Well, for more, joining us live is member for Kennedy, Bob Katter. Bob, thank you very much for joining us. I don't know if we got to see that story, but the hero from the Bondi attack on Sunday, Ahmed Al-Ahmed, and our Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, just spoke to him in hospital. The Prime Minister said that we are a brave country and Ahmed represents the best of our country. What do you think, Bob?
We give out good Australian awards for outstanding people. There's only been about 10 of them handed out, often by the Prime Minister, but they're for North Queenslanders. But we've just declared him an honorary North Queenslander. We're going to give him a good Australian award.
And Bob, a National Cabinet meeting is going to convene on Monday to discuss gun legislation laws following the Bondi terror attack, which is the worst mass shooting since Port Arthur in Australia. Many people are saying that the gun reforms are a distraction, but I believe that you just addressed the gun laws a short time ago. What did you say?
It's a diversion, and it's an appalling diversion. I mean, the total failure of the gun laws, the total failure of the police, the total failure of ASIO. This bloke was on a watch list. He'd been over to the ISIS-Hamas area a year or 2 years before. You know, he should have been on the tightest of watch lists. And he's there with two semi-automatic, high-powered rifles. I mean, a mockery of the gun laws, a mockery of the police, and a mockery of ASIO. Now, I don't want to knock the police because there's been incredible bravery shown by the police in Sydney. Incredible bravery. But, you know, I mean, they're just not set up to deal with this sort of problem. And they're under political pressure, under political direction. Now, the diversion has occurred because they don't want the finger to be pointed where it should have been pointed, at our immigration laws. I mean, if you allow a person not only to come into this country from a wicked country where they murder people, intolerance and violence and killings, the Middle East, North Africa, not only do you allow them to come in from that area, but you don't check them out individually and you don't keep a watch on them. So, diversionary tactics, let's blame the guns. Well, a gun doesn't shoot people. A person holding a gun shoots people. And the people that shoot people are not people that have gun licenses. There weren't any gun licenses on these weapons. Port Arthur, the other mass killing in Australia, there were no gun licenses there either. So much for your effectiveness of your gun laws. You can pass all the laws you like, but it won't stop Port Arthur. It hasn't. It didn't stop Port Arthur. It won't stop Sydney. It didn't stop Sydney. So it's a diversionary tactic to lead you away from the real problem, that we are bringing people into this country that are extremely dangerous people, and you let them in. Now, we're checking up, but according to media reports, the Minister for Immigration brought 2,000 people in from an ISIS area in one day, and he greeted them as they arrived in Australia. So that is the attitude of the Australian government. Now, I don't think it's the attitude of the Prime Minister, but he's not controlling this outfit. He's not controlling this outfit, and he must take control. This is a diversionary tactic to lead us away from the problem of bringing people in this country from countries that have no democracy, no rule of law, no Christianity. I won't be apologising to anyone for saying that. No industrial awards, no egalitarian traditions. Well, what the hell are you bringing them into this country for? And I'll tell you why. Because they vote for you. And if you're a Liberal, you brought them in to prove that you, really have no racial or religious prejudices. So to prove you have no racial or religious prejudices, you're bringing people from Hamas and ISIS areas into this country to prove that you're, I'm really a good guy.
Bob Katter, we're going to have to wrap it up, but thank you so much, Federal Member for Kennedy. Really appreciate you joining us today.